Welcome everybody to another pretty interesting. Backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
So here's Portland's starting group. Simons and Thibault are the two wings. Jeremy Grant out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Sharp in at the one spot. And it's Simons missing. Minnesota with the ball. Now here's Conley. The three. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Ayton. Towns against Thibault. Grant with a screen on Towns. To the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Now Edwards. The three ball. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Shortest but toughest triple on the floor. Edwards making it happen.
Ayton with a screen. Simons against Edwards. Three-pointer. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Well, the Blazers have boasted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, BA, but now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that they can be competitive on a nightly basis.
Yeah, nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
The three from Ayton. Portland, no good that time either. Minnesota has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside Conley. Towns on a screen. Puts up a three. The shot by Conley. No good. The Trailblazers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Back to Sharp. The three. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Edwards. Conley's got 6 points.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Simon's shot is good.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Towns. Gobert inside. Is covered by Ayton. Oh, powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Ayton with a screen. There's Simons for the three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Gobert. And no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Thibault on the wing. Back to Simons. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. Simons finds Ayton. Edwards against Simons. Oh, good D by Edwards. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
1:24 left to play in the first. Fires from deep. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Shooting the three with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Ayton, a screen on Edwards. Up top, Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass on the layup.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so here's Portland, following the score by Minnesota. And here's Grant from the arc. 6 on the shot clock. Going all the way to the rack. McDaniels against Grant. Pass to Gobert. Towns, right side. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Ayton, a screen on McDaniels. Ayton passes to Sharp. Back to Ayton. Simons outside. Ayton with a screen. Simons, that one's good. Simons has got 9 points.
Well, Simons loves to take threes. He's dependable from there.
And Minnesota calls time here. Outside Conley. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Henderson out there with Shaedon Sharpe, and it's Ayton in at the 5. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. To the wing on the left. Ayton finds Grant. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. Grant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He's been on a tear from downtown. A forward who hits like Grant. Yes, please.
Conley passes to McDaniels. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Oh, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Conley passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Grant with a screen on Conley. Grant outside. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. And, yep, it's good. Grant's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Thibault. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Pass to Sharpe. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Sharpe. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Now here's Edwards. Give him 8 points now.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
Ayton, a screen on Edwards. Sharp goes in. Outside Thibault. Out left to the wing. Grant with a screen on McDaniels. Thibault finds Grant. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Three-pointer Sharp. Rebound Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And last season we saw an unprecedented offensive explosion around the league, Brent. Is that the new normal, you think?
I'm not sure, BA. It's been exciting to watch. The revolution has been televised over the last 5 years, and the skill level is at an all-time high. The usage rate for star players keeps seeming to go up and up and up, but teams are surrounding their stars with shooters and leaning into the three-point line. It's been fun to watch.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Henderson, the pass to Williams. Back to Henderson. Williams with the screen to the paint. The shot off that time. Oh, good D by Edwards. There's a minute 12 left in the first half. Pure from three-point range. And now a 12-point Minnesota lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Williams' shot is good.
Well, Brogdon's a pretty gifted passer and trying to do a great job of heading up this offense from the point position.
Milton passes to Gobert. Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Towns. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Murray's checked in.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Williams a screen on Milton. Here's Henderson. And he comes up with a bucket. Henderson's got his first points in this one.
And just slippery with the ball in his hands. Henderson will dissect you off the dribble.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Edwards, here we go. Here's Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Second chance effort. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Williams a screen on Milton. Henderson the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. I'd love to see him get up like that.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
And he hits the first of 3. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Mike Conley out there with Shake Milton. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, he is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player. Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Sharp passes to Thibault. Grant finds Thibault. There's the triple. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. McDaniels from long range. Offensive rebound. Strong finish by Gobert.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Simons passes to Grant. No good on the shot. Ooh, good work defensively by Milton. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Now here's Milton. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. No luck on that one.
Timberwolves foul.
And that one falls for Simons.
Simons showing he can be a capable scorer, but there's still some potential upside with his playmaking. This guy is growing in his confidence.
Gobert's checked in for Town.
Shaden Sharp / Skywalker.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Anderson comes in for Mike Conley. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Anderson for 3. Buries it from 3. Anderson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Williams, a screen on Anderson. Henderson, the pass to Williams. Stolen by Reed. And now the T-Wolves on the break. McDaniels from long range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. McDaniels got 5.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Anderson. Pass to McDaniels.
Henderson, just a terrific facilitator.
Outside, Anderson. Takes a 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. There's a minute 40 left to play in the third. Henderson against Milton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And just so savvy for a young player. Henderson is a nightmare to defend.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Minnesota's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Milton passes to Towns. Over Brogdon. Towns gets the bucket. Towns has gotten 4 this quarter.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Brogdon with a bucket.
Wow, through contact, Brogdon, a nice job there. Just a will to score on that play.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Outside, Anderson. Williams grabs the board. Portland has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. McDaniels against Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Anderson. Drains the triple. Anderson's got 6 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Henderson misses. Minnesota's gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Pass to Milton. It's stolen by Brogdon. Walker for 3. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Got it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. A sizable 8. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now a timeout called by Portland. The Trailblazers shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. So the Trailblazers 5 right now. Simons and Thibault are the 2 wings. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Sharp in at the point. Now here's Conley. Pass to Edwards. Towns a screen on Thibault. Edwards for 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Edwards got 23.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Now here's McDaniels. Towns passes to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Conley up top. Over Sharp. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And I'm going to watch the coaching staff to see how many times they're going to call Anthony Simons' number with the way he's got it going here.
Outside McDaniels. Inside. Here's Gobert. Unable to get that one. Ayton with the defensive effort. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock. Simons against Edwards. Now here's Ayton. Not a lot of room. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Just 3 to shoot. Fires away from way outside. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game. McDaniels passes to Conley. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Gobert inside. He's against Ayton. And Gobert with the stuff.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Ayton, a screen on Gobert. 3-pointer Sharp. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Edwards. They get the rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside McDaniels. Towns outside. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Grant. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
Ooh, great feed, great finish. That's Jeremy Grant.
Gobert finds Towns. 4th quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. That one goes in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
Conley. And here's Edwards outside. That's no good. He's 8 for 11.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Ayton passes to Grant. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
The shot by Towns, no good. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And the three-pointer goes. Simons got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Timberwolves.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Towns. And he converts the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now here's Ayton. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, another 3 from Simons.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
No coverage that time.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Simons finds Grant beyond the arc. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist from Grant.
Simons says hello. Great answer.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show.
lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Derek Jones is out there with Powell, and it's Green in at the 3. And for Minnesota, the two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Now here's Conley. Shot clock at 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
Banked in off the glass.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Conley dishes to Towns. Gobert against Powell. Conley feeling it out. Powell with the steal. Irving finds Green. Dallas moving the ball around. Back to Irving. Here's the floater, and he sinks the layup.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
Towns with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now, here is Irving. Back to Jones. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's guarded closely, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Edwards. Kicks to Conley. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. Shoots over Doncic. Edwards can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whips on that.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Dallas on defense after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 7.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
And Doncic gets it to go. He's got 9.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to... How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 9. That one drops for him.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Towns. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the stripe.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
On the wing, Green. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Whiteley. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
It's deflected. Stolen by Michael Conley. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Towns kicks to Reed. The kick out to Towns. Now here's Reed. Guarded by Doncic. And it's Towns missing. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Gets it off, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Then there's Dwight Powell, then it's Green, and it's Lively in at the power forward. Reed finds McDaniel. Irving against Edwards. Balls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Minnesota making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Now here's Conley. Still without a basket. Shot by McDaniels. No good. Doncic feeling it out. Powell with his screen on Conley. Here's Lively. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. Irving, good.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Williams, he's checked in for Powell. Exum comes in for Josh Green. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Hardy in for Doncic.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Here's Reed, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Hardy passes to Exum. Kleber with it. On the wing, Williams. And another basket for Dallas. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
the 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
Williams sets a screen for Exum. Outside Williams. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Gobert kicks to Milton. Here's Reed. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Exum passes to Kleba. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Naz Reid. And Mike Conley subbed in for Shake Milton.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
There's 1:17 left in the first half of the game. There's a good screen. Williams for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got 10.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's McDaniels. Plays it up off the glass.
I'll tell you, McDaniels eats up ground in a hurry.
55 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Dallas shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Edwards. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Derek Jones comes in for Grant Williams. Irving's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Hardy. Mavericks leading by 5. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. The Mavericks also with a sub. Josh Green's checked in for Dante Exum. Now, here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. And the dunk by Doncic.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
Conley with the 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we finished one half of basketball. Mavericks lead by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's McLaughlin in a shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And it's Green missing. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's McDaniels. Sinks the triple. McDaniels got 5 minutes.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Back to Doncic. It's stolen by Milton. Towns kicks to Reed. There's the pick. And it's Towns penetrating, and he uses the glass on the layup. 15 points in the game.
Superb focus from the big man, Karl Anthony Towns. Just brushing off that defense with ease.
Jones with the screen on Milton. And Jones slams it in.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there. Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Reed. He kicks it to McDaniels. Back to Reed. Passes it to Towns. Just 5 on the clock for the lead. And the dunk by Towns.
Towns can carry your offense in a way most guys can't. We've seen this movie before.
Outside Irving. Going inside. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's McDaniels. Here's Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
When Towns is hammering the inside, putting pressure on the defense, good things happen for this team.
Troy Brown's checked in for the Timberwolves. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber comes in for Jones. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Doncic.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Hardaway sets a screen for Irving. Green left side. Back to Irving. He takes it in. In the corner, Powell with it. Offline with his 3.
And, well, when you let the shot clock run down that far, that's the kind of shot you're going to end up with.
The pass to Reed. Puts up a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Pass to Kleber. Now here is Hardaway. Defense right on him. And it's in there.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
And so Brown will bring it up for Minnesota. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. 1:37 left here in the third quarter. And he drives in. Connects from three-point range. Reeves got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Towns. Edwards comes in for Jordan McLaughlin. And Mike Conley subbed in for Brown. Now, here's Hardy. Williams looking over the floor to the middle. Here's Exum. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Exum kicks to Kleber. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Hardaway, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Hardaway has got 4 this quarter.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
Here's Conley, and Lively pulls it down. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Outside Hardaway. Here's Kleba driving inside. He gets it in there. Kleba's got his first points in this one.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of the game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Hardy. Actually, Kleba is out there with Exum. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Lively in at the center position. Oh, here's Edwards. Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Back to Reed. And the shot is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Here's Hardaway. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Now, here's Doncic. And a missed layup.
And some people harp on his lack of height, but his size doesn't hurt him at all when it comes to rebound.
Conley finds Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Back to Doncic. In the corner, Powell with it. And he banks in the layup. Powell's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
Luka's peripheral vision off the chart. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
Here's Gobert. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And there's the call on Jones. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Oh, here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Irving. 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Here's Doncic. This one for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Irving. Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Doncic against Conley. Inside. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards passes to Gobert. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Dallas has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And the wide-open shot from Green. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Oh, here's Edwards.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's Green after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Conley against Doncic. To the paint. Here's Powell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
And so Powell nails both of them.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Edwards against Irving. Edwards drives in. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Luka Doncic. He throw good, Edwards.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a good play.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Count it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Kyrie Irving is simply caught by it.
And that's an intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. Even then, it's just not a good play.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Hey, it's not easy to have all eyes on you in these moments, but you know what? Edwards, he's shown he can handle it. He can be the clutch guy. That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Substitution report.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Count it!
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 3. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic off target. And so it's the Timberwolves who come on top here. Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
matchup we have tonight. Smitty, I know you're a big fan of games like this.
I am. Guard play is so incredible right now in the NBA. Both of these teams are loaded in the backcourt. I expect them to trade punches back and forth.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with Josh Green. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. After the basket by Portland. Outside Jones. Floats one up. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Pass to Ayton. Simons outside. Ayton with a screen. Simons passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
And Powell with the stuff.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And when it comes to offbeat cities, look no further than Portland, Oregon.
They do things a little different, but the Blazer players, including me, love playing here. They embrace how unique a city Portland is.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Simons with it. He's picked up by Jones. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Sharp. To the inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
And that's just terrific body control by Ayton, setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself open.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Simons with a steal. Three-pointer Sharp. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
This is why you got to be excited about Sharp's future. He's so assertive on the offensive end.
Irving attacking. Pulls up. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard, but you'd like to see him get better position.
It's how a lot of people play now. Rebounding techniques have changed over the years. Purists would say, not for the better.
Good. They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Powell. Powell, a screen on Grant. Jones. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Another area they've excelled in.
I saw it.
Wow!
And he saw it. Wow, anytime Sharp lifts off, it's showtime.
You know, Smitty, we've seen some ridiculous leapers in the NBA, but Shaedon Sharp is at another level.
Yeah, Grant, some reports they have his vertical jump at 50 inches. He can posterize anyone in this league, and one of those guys who is capable of doing crazy dunks.
Top of the key. Good. He hits the jumper. Sharp's got 10 points.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And going right through the contact, Luka has tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
Portland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Simons. And he drives in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Ayton, a screen on Doncic. Over to the left wing. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Second team foul.
Simons against Irving. Pass to Aiden. All sorts of time. That one's good for 2. He's got 10.
There is Simons drawing the eyes of defenders, creating for his teammate.
Jones with a screen on Thibault. It's good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Grant with a screen on Irving. Pass to Grant from behind the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
You know, very few scouts felt that Jeremy Grant would ever become this kind of three-point shooter.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 7. Jones with a screen on Thibault. Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Trailblazers out in front. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
That's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Dwight Powell out there with Derrick Jones. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Green. And it's Hardaway in at the 1. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. But those are some great players, some great guards and leaders. But I just want to make my own path." BA?
Yep, and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie. Grant with a screen on Irving. Here's Simon.
Oh, wow! He went way up.
Goodness.
Anthony Simons is more than capable of hammering it down, especially when the defense isn't guarding him tightly.
Well, they gave him the nickname Inferno. Anthony Simons can really take over a game.
BA, when he's hot, watch out. Lights out shooting ability, and he can slice up a D with the best of them.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Irving.
Hey, who's watching now?
On the wing, Jones. Outside Irving. Clock at 6. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Kyrie attracts so much attention, it frees his teammates up.
To the middle.
Get up, young fella. Shake Sharp playing way above the defenders.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Powell, a screen on Thibault. Hardaway, the pass to Powell. Back to Hardaway. Powell, a screen on Thibault. Here's Hardaway. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Simons finds Grant. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Not the guy you want to send to the line. Jeremy Grant has improved his game from the stripe.
Good on the second one. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, BA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
On time, on target. Kyrie orchestrating things beautifully.
Grant outside. There's a screen. Pass to Thibault. Back to Grant. 6 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
You have to respect Jeremy Grant. This is a guy who is always willing to grind it out and somehow makes the most of whatever situation he's in on the floor.
And here's Hardaway. Outside, Williams. To the paint. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Driving in. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Pass to Williams. Here's Hardy. And stolen by Williams. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And the shot goes down. And now it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
What I love about Jeremy Grant is he has no trouble taking contact and shooting over people.
And there's a pick. Hardaway, the pass to Exum. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Williams. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Grant, the pass to Walker. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A jack-of-all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
And he knocks down the first one. Murray's checked in for Grant. No good on the second free throw. Portland has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Brogdon from outside. Right side, Williams. Outside Brogdon. Back to Williams. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. And the Trailblazers lead by 11. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. From deep, Brogdon.
What control from Brogdon. The pull-up is so hard to master.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Exum passes to Williams. Here's Exum. Pass to Hardy to the right side. Here's Lively. Dallas no good that time either. Henderson for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back with you shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And Dallas with possession. It's a 14-point game. Walker out there with Murray. Then there's Scoot Henderson. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Brogdon, the pass to Henderson. Back to Brogdon. Williams, a screen on Irving. Brogdon from outside gets the 3 to fall. Brogdon's got 6 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Williams, a screen on Irving. Pass to Murray. Irving against Brogdon. Inside, here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And that's just great feel from Brogdon. Just an unselfish dump to his man.
Powell, a screen on Henderson. Doncic into the lane. Oh, Williams with the block. He takes it in, and the jam by Walker.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Outside Jones. Back to Doncic. Jones against Murray. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Williams passes to Brogdon. Williams a screen on Jones. On the wing, Murray. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Murray. Irving against Brogdon. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The G League is continuing to be a laboratory, if you will, for new rule changes that eventually make it to the NBA, from the coach's challenge to take foul. Possibly up next, a target score for overtime instead of a running clock. It's been a popular change in the G League, and it eliminates multiple overtime games. Brian, it could make the jump.
I like it. It's worth a shot. Thanks, Allie. Brogdon, the pass to Walker. Outside Brogdon. Down low. Here's Williams. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. So for the Blazers, Thibault, he's checked in for Murray. Simons comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Sharp in for Henderson. And it's Jones with the ball for Dallas. Down by 15. And so they choose to intentionally foul. For the Trailblazers, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Jeremy Grant in for Walker. And it's Irving off the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. Irving's got 13 now.
This is what makes Kyrie an elite player. His ability to just take over games.
Sharp passes to Ayton. Shoots over Powell. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Powell, it's good.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Ayton, the screen on Doncic. Pass to Ayton. Wide open. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
Irving for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Dallas has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. From deep, here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And here's Simons outside. On target from range. He's got 9.
Countering the 3 at the other end. That's a nice shot by Simons.
Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
That free throw good from Irving.
Kyrie Irving.
He hits the second from the line.
Such a crafty player. You'll never know what you're going to see from Kyrie when you come to the arena. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Grant outside. This one for 3. Doesn't go that time. No luck on that one. And so it's Portland finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. On the court right now for the Mavericks, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Derrick Jones. And it's Green in at the 3. Irving screen on Grant. And here's Doncic outside. Can't get it to go. Shooting 6 for 12 from the field now. Sharp passes to Thibault. On the wing, Simons. Pass to Ayton. Powell pulls it in.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Ayton with it. Grant outside. Now here's Simons. He's guarded by Irving. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, Grant throws it down.
That's a nice physical play by Grant, pushing through the contact to get to his finish.
And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Simons against Irving. Simons passes to Ayton. Back to Simons. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Listed at 6'4", but Anthony Simons has a 6'9" wingspan, and that length certainly helps him on the interior.
And Irving gets it to go.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
Here's Simons. Shot from the low post is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
A pro at working the pick and roll. Simons just taking what the defense gives him.
Irving for 3. Portland grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18. Ayton passes to Sharp. Ayton, a screen on Powell. Back to Ayton. Count that one.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Doncic feeling it out a bit.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Here's Thibault. Knocks down the long J. Thibault's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Pass to Ayton. 19-footer. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You got to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Outside the arc. They get it back. Out to Powell. Pass to Irving. Here's the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the inside.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Trailblazers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for DeAndre Ayton.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Ayton inside, working on Powell. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And the Trailblazers lead by 21.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Powell sets a screen. To the middle. Stolen by Ayton.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Pass to Green. Jones with a screen on Simons. And here's Green from the arc, and that one falls.
Maybe they should credit assist numbers for picks that good.
So it's the...
2K Sport. You know, with all the talent in these two backcourts, Doris, this should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the 3.
Well, that's the defensive impact of Anthony Edwards making the steal and setting up easy offense.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. The three-pointer no good. It's tipped and stolen by Thibault. Here's Ayton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Going inside. Out to Conley. Back to Gobert. The Trailblazers pull it in. And Simons, here we go.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Gobert against Ayton. Gobert, the pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Grant gets a wide open look. Great positioning on the putback.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
And Gobert kicks to Towns. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Edwards, a screen on Simon. Conley gets the bucket. Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Thibault finds Grant. Back to Thibault. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And Grant slams it home.
Well, Jeremy Grant doing work at the rim. Don't give him any space, boy. This guy can get up.
Conley for 3. Offensive rebound. Trailblazers leading by 3. Simons from outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Simons has got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Lets it go. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Conley. 5 points in the game.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter. Doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Launches a 3 and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Over Thibault. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Simons, and he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
How about the finish through contact by Rudy Gobert? Wow.
Grant, that's good.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Trailblazers leading by 10. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. 3-pointers, Simons. It's rebounded by Towns.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards against Simon. And he drives in. Rebound, Minnesota. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Thibault. Simons, the pass to Sharp. Drills the 3-pointer.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Latrey, it doesn't go for him. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Trailblazer. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Blazers.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Here's Reid. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. Towns finds Milton. Back to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on the second chance.
Simons the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Edwards. Still yet to score. Shakes him. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive. Sees that window and exploits it.
Sharp the pass to Grant. Now Thibault. Trailblazers moving the ball around. He dishes it to Grant. Driving in, and the dunk by Grant.
Oh, Jeremy Grant going to give a little lesson in how to finish off a drive. Whoa.
Reed kicks to McDaniels. Out to the right wing. Towns for three. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Passes it to Thibault. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Thibault's got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. So Portland ends up going with the new group. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. And another three for Portland.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Here's Towns. Here's Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Trailblazers leading by 14. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Mike Conley's checked in for Shake Milton. Off the inbound pass. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Shooting foul, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the previous plays, the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here is Conley. The pass to Reed. Conley dishes to Towns. Towns a screen on Brogdon. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 16. On the wing, Williams. Back to Brogdon. Williams a screen on Edwards. Brogdon finds Williams. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns for three. Walker with the rebound. And Walker's got the ball here for Portland. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Driving the lane. What a terrific move that was. Walker's got his first points of the game. Edwards with the screen for Conley. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Conley's shot is off. To the inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
And so it's Portland holding a big 18-point lead. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
25.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Reed is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Now here is Conley. He's got 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And finished off by Gobert.
That vertical threat that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
Grant with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Grant. Back to Simons. From the arc. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Simons has got 6 points in the quarter.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simons has got 21.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here is Conley. And the call, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle.
The previous play is under review.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Minnesota. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Portland leading by 22. Now Simons. He's got 21. That one falls. Bibles got 5 now.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And it's Ayton missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Some changes for Minnesota. Jordan McLaughlin comes in for Edwards. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley. Now here's McDaniels. Nothing on the board. McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. Banked in off the glass.
Karl Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit three-level score, and he's got it all working.
Simons from outside. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Substitution on the court.
There's the double team with Walker. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Towns, a screen on Brogdon. 4 on the clock. Good D by Brogdon. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And is going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Towns. 15 points in the game. Has to Gobert. And he comes up with the deuce. Gobert's got 6.
Well, there's height and reach to the advantage of Rudy Gobert. Just gets up and over the top of guys.
Williams sets a screen for Brogdon. Williams inside. Defended by Gobert. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates, he reads books on self-improvement, and he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Oh, wise words. Thank you. And here's Henderson after the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Now, here's McDaniels. No scoring in this one. They set the pick. Back to Reed. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D there from Williams. Pick by Williams. Walker goes in. A shot. No good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if...
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Scoot Henderson. He's out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Bob Williams is out there with Walker. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Trailblazers leading by 21. Tries the spin move. And Walker kicks to Williams. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And here they come. Here's McLaughlin. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
That's a great feed by Cat. Those assist numbers have improved big time over the years.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Edwards comes in for Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Conley in for Shake Milton. Ayton, the pass to Thibault. Ayton, a screen. Thibault with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Edwards passes to Gobert.
Yeah, this is the next step for DeAndre Ayton. He's got to work hard on the defensive end to make a difference.
Grant with a screen on Conley. Out left to the wing. Ayton wide open. No good from outside.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Passes to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Simons surveying the D. The open shot by Ayton. It's good from about 19 feet.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Edwards with the screen. Fires from deep. Here's McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Such great concentration. Anthony Edwards maintaining his focus through the contact right there.
Simons with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Edwards can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 18. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert.
2 minutes in the game.
Towns for three. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Thibault for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
3 from the inbound. Gobert the pass to Edwards.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Trailblazers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Simons.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick and roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
And it's Simons missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Edwards looking it over. Conley kicks to Edwards. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
Here's Ayton. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And stolen by Ayton. Thibault for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Towns, no luck.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And here's Sharp. Here's Ayton. Nice move. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you can see, guys, how much confidence DeAndre Ayton plays the game with. This is especially so on the offensive end.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Now here's Conley looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's Conley in at the point. Powell, a screen on Conley. And it's in there.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Here's Conley. Pass to Towns. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Jumps up, and Doncic hammers it home.
You know, Doncic, a great passer, terrific offensive player, but that time showed you he can make offense from his defense.
Conley against Doncic. Here's Towns. The deep 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Oh, my goodness. The 7-footer launching from way beyond the arc. How do you contest that? I don't think you can.
Here's the pick. Here's Irving. It's Powell on the wing. Irving looking around. He drops it from range.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Now here's Towns. 6 points for him. And another 3 from Minnesota.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Irving. Corner shot. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Irving's got 5 now.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
Towns left side. Jacks up a 3. Sinks another one. He's on a roll. Starting 4 for 4.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Minnesota's gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Towns finds Gobert. Inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like seeing Gobert use the shot fake because it's an effective way to get the defenders into the paratroopers club.
After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
And Doncic, here we go. Comes up empty down low.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Towns for three. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Green. 9 points in the game. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Towns outside from deep. Rebounded by Green.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can. You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now here's Towns. He's got 12. Edwards finds Towns. Will it go? Powell with a steal. Outside Irving. Another three for Dallas.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 9-point game. Pass to Edwards. The kick out to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. McDaniels, a screen on Green. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
You see McDaniels setting the pick and then finding the soft spot in the defense on his way to the basket. That's good work.
Here's Irving going inside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Back to Gobert. Tipped. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, leading. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Josh Green out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Lively in at the 5 down low. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Up to Powell. Powell, a screen on Edwards. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Lively passes to Doncic. There's a screen. From downtown. With the clock winding down. And he dunks it down.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Conley. No points so far. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Outside McDaniels. Edwards with it. Green picks him up. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper. But how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, BA, in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role, and has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA. So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Minnesota has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. The kick out to Conley from the arc. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Conley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Conley against Doncic. Irving for three. Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. McDaniels from long range. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Irving, a screen on Conley. Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. A strong finish by Doncic.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Outside Edwards. Kicks it out Towns. Gobert passes to Towns. Towns double team. Wow, with a steal. For three. And Kyrie Irving with the three. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Never lacking confidence. Zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
Edwards a screen on Doncic. Conley with the ball. Irving picks him up. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Back to Edwards. Yes, it's good. Edwards got his first basket. And Grant is someone whose career spanned eras. You feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult. In part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
From deep, Conley. The Mavericks pull it in. Down low. And it's hammered home by Green.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Now here's Irving. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Edwards finds Conley. Fires for three. Edwards with it. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Milton's checked in for Mike Conley. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Kleber down low. McDaniels with some nice D. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back. Gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Milton in at the 1. Oh, got that one up quick. Towns has got 15 points.
Towns takes a lot of pride in knocking down threes. He's as gifted a shooter as we have at the center position.
Kleber against Reed. Pass to Hardy. Back to Kleber. And
it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Dallas has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. There's the drive. Outside Hardaway. Down low. On the wing, Jones. Outside Hardaway. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First team foul.
First one falls for him. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Williams drops them both. Here's Milton. No points yet. Anderson finds Towns. Shoots over Kleba. Here's Anderson. And the layup falls.
Towns sees an open player and rewards him with a nice pass.
The Mavericks shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Well, he may not be a flashy player, but Kyle Anderson is a winner, Clark.
He really is. I mean, he's selfless. Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch that was.
Bad intentions.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Now here's Hardaway. Defense is right there. Hardaway with a screen on Milton. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Shot clock at 3. Here's Jones.
Oh, my. I mean, just went hard on that one, BA.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Towns passes to Alexander Walker.
Boy, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
From deep, here's Doncic. They set a pick. An open look for Irving. And it's Dallas scoring again.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Reed, a screen on Doncic. Here's Milton. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. And here's Dallas. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Irving, the pass to Powell. Left side, Irving. Another one falls for Dallas.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Irving. 6 to shoot. Here's Milton. Misses off the right iron. The Mavericks have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Doncic with the bucket.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for Milton. McDaniels finds Conley. Lets it go from 11. That one a little long. And here's Dallas. They're on a 15-5 run. Back to Irving. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And here's Doncic outside. Another miss by Doncic. Conley against Irving. Edwards a screen on Irving. Launches a three. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Dallas ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Josh Green, and it's Lively in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Out to Powell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Doncic outside. Rebound Minnesota.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And here's Edwards outside. Pass to Towns. Takes the three. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game. Doncic passes to Green. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Towns down low, guarded by Doncic, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Doncic.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time, and he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Pass to Lively. Doncic on the wing. There's a screen. The three is up. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
We typically see Doncic operating from the top of the floor. A little different to see him doing work from the corner.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Irving against McDaniels. Lively passes to Doncic. To the middle. Outside for Green. Pass to Doncic. Let's go with a three. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
Doncic against Conley. Inside. Tries it from the block. Here's McDaniels. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
McDaniels saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
Doncic passes to Lively. Back to Doncic. Here's the pick. And he drives in. And Doncic with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The shot by Towns, no good. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Back to Irving. To the inside. And Doncic hammers it home.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Conley, a screen on Green. Really left him alone that time.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Doncic with the bucket.
trying to knock Luka off his game, distract him and frustrate him, but he just plays through contact like it's not there.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Mavericks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Doncic with it. Towns covering. Back to Doncic. From deep three-point range. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And the Timberwolves with possession. Towns passes to Gobert. Conley with the ball. Powell covers. Gobert with a screen on Powell. Pass to Towns. Doncic grabs the miss.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And here's Conley. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to watch.
tonight, and this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
First personal foul.
That's good from Irving. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Now, here's Doncic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Ayton a screen on Irving. And the slam dunk by Simon.
No, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Grant. Outside, Jones. Green deciding where to go with it. Back to Jones. Count it. Good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Grant sets a screen for Simons. Passes it to Grant. Back to Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Jones sets the pick for Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Irving sets a screen for Doncic. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Set a rugged screen. Nice roll by Ayton to get to the bucket.
Irving drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Powell with the steal. And here's the break. And the wide open shot from Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Here's Sharp. Hits it from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Now, here's Simons. Clock at 6. The pass to Ayton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, you got that old school drawback to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
Ayton kicks to Grant. Ayton a screen on Jones. And the dunk by Grant.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Jones finds Powell. Some solid defense from Ayton. Trailblazers trail by 6. Down low. Thibault powered down after the assist, led him into the lane.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Irving sets a screen for Doncic. Pass to Irving. It's Powell on the wing. To the middle. Arms to get it to Doncic. And does.
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it. And it's bound to only get more intense from here on out. 7-second difference. Shot in game clock. Here's Simons. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Nice focus from Simons, just shrugging off the contact.
Now Doncic. He's got 10. It's Powell on the wing. There's the triple. Beat the clock. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
On the court for the Trailblazers, and at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he could really beat you up from deep. Irving, such a sharp shooter.
Grant with a screen on Irving. Brogdon kicks to Grant. Inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
Yeah, and then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step?
Ayton sets the pick for Grant. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Here's Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's Sharp. D right on him. Grant outside. Lets the 3 fly. The Mavericks pull it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Williams passes to Hardy. Back to Williams. Dallas moving it around. Here's Lively. Good on the shot. Lively's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
The offensive rebound. Exum passes to Lively. The kick out to Williams. To the inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Outside to Brogdon. Good on the three-point shot. Brogdon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
Williams, a screen on Walker. To the paint. Teardrop shot. Williams, a screen on Henderson. Pass to Williams. Here's Lively. Outside Hardaway. To the middle with 1 on the clock. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Henderson looking it over. And Henderson throws it down hard.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greggy was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Outside Williams. Here's Lively. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Robert Williams.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Williams. Green comes in for Exum. Irving's checked in for Hardaway. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Hardy. Defended by Jones. Williams kicks to Anderson. Portland needs to get off a shot. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And he can't hit the second. And here's Henderson. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter.
Taking his motion right into the D. Simons does a good job of drawing that contact.
The Trailblazers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe.
Oh, and he beat it.
Did they just do that, Kevin? They just did that.
Wow. What?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jones is out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Green in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Shot clock at 2. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Sharp. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
Connects from 3-point range.
Grant coming right back with 3 of his own.
Now, here's Doncic, defended by Thibault. Yes, that goes in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Sharp, the pass to Ayton. Here's the 3, and the Trailblazers, another 3.
Good pass from the 2-guard Sharp, solid at finding his open man.
Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharp, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
He's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. He essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Irving double team. Down low. Dallas moving it around. Foul. That's good.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Ayton sets the pick for Simon. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Irving with a clean look. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 4 assists in the game. Grant with a screen on Irving. Simons with the ball. Jones covering. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Think about the next few years. How much more complete will Ayton get? There's some indicators there.
Doncic kicks to Irving. The shot by Powell, no good.
Yeah, I can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Pass to Ayton. And here is Grant. Ayton sets the pick for Grant. Here's Sharp. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now just a 3-point Dallas lead.
Three-pointers really haven't been a problem for Sharp since he's entered the NBA. Percentage is looking solid.
On the pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
The shot's good from Simons.
Well, Simons developing this kind of deception to get to that float game. Man, that'll take him to another level.
And really deep through that time. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Simons against Irving. And Simons, here we go. Kicks it out to Grant. And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. So, Brent, with the end of the 2023 season, it saw the Blazers finishing 13th in the West.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the second straight year that they've been in that 13th place, and certainly that's not the type of consistency this team is looking for. They're in between. They've got veteran players and young guys coming up. They've got to do something to feed one end of that, and we'll see what they do this year.
A different look for Dallas, and the Mavericks call time here. Henderson outside. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
His teammates cannot be happy with him, guys. He would have been better off resetting the offense and looking for a better shot opportunity.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. 26 seconds left to play in the third. Irving with the ball. Ogden picks him up. A nice shot by Irving. And now it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court. Leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
There's the screen. For 3, Brogdon. No good on that one. Jones, no one around him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready. 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Dallas leading by 11, and on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Simons on the wing. He's joined by Thibault. Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant, and it's Sharp in at the 1.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go. And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Powell, that's good.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Shunk. Defense is right there. Back to Grant. Shot clock at 5. Back to Thibault. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Doncic feeling it out. Here's Irving. Powell finds Irving. Back to Powell. And there's the drive and the dunk by Powell.
Well, Kyrie Irving being unselfish there, making a nice play for his guys.
Simons against Irving. Ayton plays it up and banks it in. 15 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
All free throws good from Doncic. And Portland has possession. 15-point game. Grant with a screen on Doncic. Sharp the pass to Grant. Now here's Sean. Ayton a screen to the inside. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. And I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Inside, here's Powell. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Powell's got 15 points in just the second half.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Back to Ayton from deep three-point land. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Trail Blazers on D, down by 15. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Simons, and the slam dunk by Simons.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Outside, Green. Powell with it, and Simons picks him up defensively. So they foul intentionally. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Clearly a foul.
And he makes the first.
After what we saw from Simons last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Mavericks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
1:10 left to play here in the fourth. And Doncic, here we go.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
Trailblazers trail by 19. Simons up top, covered by Irving. Simons against Irving. Ayton a screen on Irving. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Irving. Doncic outside. Pass to Powell. Takes the three. Another three for Dallas.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Thibault finds Ayton. Portland moving the ball around. Ayton a screen on Irving. Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back and see, do you want to play a good brand of basketball?
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
11 seconds left in the fourth. Three-pointer, Simons. The three-pointer is right on target.
And Simons right now just assertive and confident in his offensive game.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This game may not have been the most. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.